last few weeks moving house, and I wish it was as simple as just moving things from one house to another, but we also had to paint the new place, and that is something I hope I only have to do once in my life. After painting, moving, and somewhat setting the place up, we finally got to do something that we've been looking forward to for a long time, and that was setting up our home gym. Going to the gym, lifting weights, fitness in general has been something that we've been doing for over 10 years now, and so it was important that we have a dedicated space for it in our new home. So I documented the process, and it was my first time doing something like this, so the footage is kind of all over the place, but I hope you enjoy it. It's nothing extravagant, but this gym has everything we need to get into shape. So let's go. I literally just got the delivery from the place that we got some of the new gym equipment from, so it was Kinta Fitness. They have some really nice stuff there. Got some gym flooring, some dumbbells, and the racks just to put the dumbbells on. So I did mention before, pretty simple setup, kind of going bare bones and alongside our old rack. But as you can probably see before I can even start to think about setting up this space, there is all of this stuff to organize from the move. Probably a fair way out from getting this all set up, but it's super exciting to see it here. I'm actually most excited about this gym flooring. This is actual proper gym flooring. All the previous setups that we've had in home gym spaces, we've had like the foam stuff from Kmart that we got, which doesn't really do anything. This is super exciting. I shouldn't be this excited about floors, but so good. So naturally, the first thing that we needed to do was in fact clean the garage. It was kind of the dumping ground when we were moving. Everything kind of got chucked in there, so we had to clear it out. And wow, that was quick. So with the gym cleaned out, we had to just prep the floor and make sure it was all free of sand, dust, whatever it was. So I just swept it down, did a bit of a vacuum, and got it ready for the flooring to be put on. Apparently these are heavy. Yeah, so these things are in fact kind of heavy, so I had to get the big guns to assist me in laying down the flooring. But we laid down about half of the flooring that we needed to and pretty much wrapped it up and called it a day at that point, because the next task was cleaning down the old rack that we brought over, and that was not something we wanted to deal with that day. I'm gonna need specific gym only shoes. This one picks up dirt and dust very easily on your shoes. Looks like I've got a ghost walking around here. It is a beautiful Sunday morning, and we're gonna finish setting up the gym. Cleared out the space, half set up the flooring. The main mission today is actually trying to clean this rack. I don't know if you can see, it's pretty rusty because the poor thing has been outside for most of its life. So we're gonna do a little bit of a treatment on it, try get rid of all the rust and make it look as new as we can, and then we can finish setting the space up. Exciting.
It is.
So yeah, a week later we got back into it and had to clean down the entire rack. It was really dusty, basically because it's been outside and not really used because we didn't have any space for it where we were previously. So we gave it a nice wipe down, let it dry off, and then moved it into its rightful place. Next up, Lloyd had to clean down the barbell. This was probably the most rusty thing we had, so we went down to Bunnings, got CLR, and hoped and crossed our fingers that that would be enough to get rid of the rust. By the end of this, we realized that we weren't going to get rid of all of the rust, and decided that the barbell looking rusty kind of gave it that old school bodybuilding look, which we're not going to complain about. While Lloyd was slaving away on the barbell, I used that time to wipe down anything else we had remaining, so that was pretty much all of the weights and any accessories we had for the rack. Then it was time for the fun part, putting everything into its proper places. We got a dumbbell tower that was one of our new pieces of equipment, so Lloyd put that together and I was unboxing all of the dumbbells. Each dumbbell was packaged individually, which was just a waste of cardboard. But we got there in the end, and then we laid down the rest of the flooring, made some space, and pretty much covered half the garage with gym floor. Our supervisor's just inspecting our work. She doesn't seem very happy with the mess. How do we go? No? Oh, you want to leave? Okay. So we really only had a couple more things to do at this stage. One was clean the floor and the other was set up the second dumbbell rack. So we got a dumbbell tower, but we also got another rack because we did order some heavier dumbbells. They just hadn't come in yet. Now the gym floor, as good as it is, it picks up dirt really easily, which you can see in the footage. So we just have to wear specific gym shoes to keep it clean and tidy. And all of a sudden, the gym was done. So that's it for now. We've got everything to a state that allows us to actually use the gym and start working out. It's not quite complete. We are missing a few weights, more so those heavier dumbbells and 2-kilo ones. And that's simply because they just were not in stock. So we should be getting them in the next couple of weeks, I would say. Personally, I'm not too stressed about that because there's no way I'll be needing those heavier dumbbells for quite some time anyway. And as time goes on, we will probably just add more and more things to the overall setup. But really, I have everything here that I need to get a pretty good workout for the whole body. The rack is right here behind me. That plus a barbell means that you can do all of your compound lifts. So that means your bench press, your squats, your deadlifts. It also has a pull-up bar that you can't quite see in this shot. And the dumbbells, they just allow for a bit of variety. So if I ever want to do single arm movements, I can use those. Single leg movements as well, I can use those. Or just some exercises to isolate certain muscles. Dumbbells are going to be a bit more useful for that. Like I said, I've been going to a gym for the last 10 years, and really I used machines for a lot of the workouts that I did. And machines are great, especially for beginners, because they can just help you not have to focus on balancing weights and things like that. But I've always wanted to see what was achievable with using only free weights. And that's something I can now find out. The next 3 months at least, I'll be working out using only the equipment in this home gym. So just the dumbbells and just the barbell and the rack. And we'll be able to see how far I can get. I think I just want to show you all it doesn't have to be incredibly complicated. With just a basic setup, even with less than what I've got here, you can get a pretty decent workout in and you can get some pretty good results. Fitness and health content really recently has been getting a bit out of hand, and even gyms as well. They're becoming more, I don't know, longevity kind of recovery super centers as well. And most of us just don't have the time or money to do all of that. So let's just get back to basics. Let's do a little bit over a long time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Expect to see a bit more content from this gym setup on the channel, but I will see you in the next video. And until then, keep playing the long game.